Hello and welcome, my name's Jay Riviera and this is Invisible Ink. We've been waiting for the update for quite a long time, about 3-4 months, and it's finally here. It was due to hit on the 15th of May, but I think it got pushed back a few days to the 12th of May, and I believe that the people who bought it on early access get pre-release a week early or something along them lines. And obviously this is it. This is the Tactical Espionage update, and it's brought a hell of a lot more content to the game, including voice actors, brand new characters, cinematics, and quite a few tweaks to the gameplay that I'll get to when we come about them. Yeah, I've had a mess around with the concept of the game. I've actually played through a whole story mode. Yeah, so you've got your beginner, your expert, your beginner, your experienced, your expert plus, your endless plus, your time attack, and your custom. Normally it ends up on custom, but I do select expert because that's normally the kind of options that I want to be playing with. So we're going to go no rewinds, of course, which leaves it on expert. But yeah, you've got your rewinds. You can have 1 to 5, like 0 to 5. Level retries means if you fail a mission, you can actually retry it. Auto increment alarm. What this means is, like normal, if you leave it on, the alarm will go up 1 every turn, the alarm stage, whereas if you turn it off, the alarm will go up if you're seen, or if a camera sees you, or if you click off a sound bug, or if guard sees a knocked out guard. Your campaign hours, you can go from 24 all the way up to 120, which I think is pretty cool because you can have a nice short campaign, or you can have a longer campaign. Mission star power. Obviously that goes from 0 to 20 in increments of 5. Your alarm stages, right, so you can either have it on easy or normal. We're going to be using normal, which is exactly like it used to be, where level 1 does your cameras, level 2 does the firewalls and stuff like that. But if you put it on easy, it actually gives you an extra stage, which is good for those who aren't like very experienced at the game. You've got your credit multiplier, which obviously just says how much is in safes and how much is on guards and stuff. Guards per level, you can have that on, I'm sure it's less, normal and more. Let's just have a check. Yeah, less, normal and more. So you can make it easier or more difficult. Right, so safeguard patrols means that guards can't patrol into your starting room, and guards are less likely to patrol between rooms. But yeah, we're going to leave that off. Additional KO time, you can put it all the way up to 99, but if you put it on to 99, the guard is actually just removed when you knock them out. It's like a cheat way of killing them. Alarm when guards KO. This means if you knock a guard out, your alarm level's going to raise as well. Danger zones, that's your red markings on the floor. For everybody who's played or seen videos of Invisible Ink will know what I'm talking about. Like, if you can't see a camera, it'll show you the red marks on the floor to apply that there's a camera there or something's watching that area. Allow melee when seen. This is what's going to change with a custom, and this is what we're going to turn off, because I don't agree with being able to melee when you can be seen by the enemy. Sorry about that. Alarm multiplier. This means when you get, I don't think it means like after every turn it goes up more. It's when you get seen or hit a sound bug or somebody sees a knocked out guard, it'll make it go up even more. So like it could be, you could put it on to 2 and it means it'll jump up 2 every time a guard's spotted or something like that. You start money, so we're going to start with 500, which is the standard. Consoles per level, normal. Safes per level, normal. Rooms in level. This means you can actually change the size of each level. So you can have like, well, it goes from 8 to 20. And that doesn't mean how many rooms there are. It kind of means the amount of rooms that would be if the room was a generic size. So bigger rooms actually minus a room and things like that. Demon quantity, normal. Time attack mode, off. That's what we're going to be playing with. Let's start this game. I'm going to leave cutscenes in, so I will be quiet through this.
Get to the main server, collect the data, and get out. No detours.
Copy that, Central.
Proceeding to target. Insertion was clean. Alarm level holding steady. We need to get to the 3rd floor. We can make our way to the server room from there.
Any chatter on the comms?
Negative. It's silent on all frequencies.
They should have detected us by now.
Receiving priority 1 transmission.
They're onto you. Get out. Get out of there!
HQ compromised. We're going to need an extraction. I've got Incognita. Deckard and International are on their way.
Get to the roof. I'll cover you. Go!
Deckard, how long till extraction?
30 seconds.
Get us out of here.
Yeah, so I actually really like...
We've got work to do.
I actually really like that cutscene. There's a few bits in it, like I love the bit where Nika runs up, snaps the guy's arm, and takes a few guards out, yeah. So... I think they've done a real good job with like the cutscenes and stuff like that. It does make you more immersed in the game. It gives it a proper story instead of just being like, alright, we've got 72 hours to look about. And
most people find Sharp off-putting because
yeah, so
of cybernetic enhancements.
I'm gonna
I find him off.
Explain about the new
one of our
characters
newest
here.
recruits, and she shows great promise.
You've got
She's
Sharp
certainly motivated
and
to
Prism,
get back at the corpse
but
after the smear job they did on her.
I find it hard
I
to
don't keep
pronounce
up with the whole of it,
Prism all
but
the
even I
time
had
on the
heard about
fly,
her
so I'm going to call her
so-called youthful
Esther.
indiscretions. The corps are never more ruthless when they are trying to control their public image.
So yeah, Sharp
The same is said for Esther.
His skills are... He's got hacking level 2, so he starts with hacking level 2. And his augment... He starts with 6 augment slots. Each 3 augments that you install gives you 1 extra KO damage. And this will stack with other things, so... If you get the augment that gives 1 extra KO damage, and that's your 3rd augment, it means you'll get plus 2 KO damage. So it can really become overpowered quite quickly if you get him up and get them augments on him. Prism starts with Anarchy level 2, which is nice for the first mission because it means you can steal... Sorry. It means you can steal from guards without having to knock them out. And her augment is she gains 1 power when every mainframe device is hacked, but only 2 mainframes per turn. So when you break all of the ice on a firewall, then she'll gain 1 power back. So in the early missions, when it's costed 2 power to hack something and you're getting 1 power back, she's like a power making machine. Yeah, so we've got a few new Incognita programs. We've got Seed. Your first program each turn costs 4 power less to run. So it would mean that Lockpick would be free for the first turn, but you're not actually generating any power. So you would have to wait. Sorry, if you run out of power on the mission, it means that you're going to have to wait, and you will only be able to use Lockpick once per turn. And Force, I don't even know how to spell that. I mean how to pronounce that. Forced? But you gain 2 power per turn, but it has a 20% chance of installing a daemon. So like every alarm level, if you think about it, every alarm level it's going to install a daemon, which we'll probably play about with them. But for this one we're going to go fusion. Alright, yeah, and you've also got Brimstone. Break 1 firewall for 3 power, but passively it's got a 10% chance of daemon reversal. So like it can revert daemons on the mission as well. So I would say if you are going to go with Forced, or I would take Brimstone just in case. But for now we're going to go for Fusion and Lockpick. And yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to go. I'm not going to sit on this. If you want to read it, just pause the video. Right, so you'll see a few differences here. I'll let the dialogue go on.
I was afraid you didn't make it out. Headquarters is gone. Most of our agents have been captured or killed, and our accounts all frozen. I don't know how the corporations found us, but you can bet they won't give up now that they've had a taste of blood. The Jet's stealth rig should keep us hidden if we keep moving, but Incognita can't survive long on backup power. She's got 72 hours, tops. We need to mount a counterattack before then, or we'll be defenseless against their scans. If that happens, we may as well just crash this thing into the ocean. You've never seen the inside of a corporate deprogramming chamber. I won't see the inside of another. Incognita is scanning for targets of opportunity where we can replenish our supplies. Follow her leads and gather what resources you can. I'll run through our contacts and see what favors I can call in. We're going to need all of the advantages we can find in the coming days.
Right, so yeah, that gives you like a bit of a story there, which is cool. It's obviously the headquarters has been run over, like you've seen in the cinematic, and Incognita's got 72 hours worth of power left, and you need to find her an actual bed, like somewhere she can stay, kind of, if you know what I mean. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of differences here. Now all the continents are broken into colours. The whole screen has changed quite dramatically. You've got yourself a little ship icon now to show where you are, and as you can see, there's only one mission type available. You've got to start with your executive terminals to open up the new missions on the map, pretty much, which I think it's good, because you've got to go and get those site plans to be able to reveal sites of infiltration.
When it comes to networks.
Oh, accidentally clicked infiltrate there. But yeah, there's no longer the guarded, very guarded, heavily guarded, and extremely guarded. There's now 1 to 5, and like 1's guarded, 2's very guarded, 3's heavily guarded, 4's extremely guarded, and 5's not good, man. 5 is, we gonna fuck you up, bro. Let's get this mission underway. Yeah, so there is a lot of changes to the gameplay.
Bad news, operator. They caught us completely by surprise, so we have no firepower with us. The guards' weapons are gene-coded to their owner and useless to us. We're going to have to make do with what we can find along the way. We've beamed you through the security grid. You should be somewhere near the target, but you'll need to look for it. Get the list and find a transport pad to escape. But be quick about it. They noticed a disturbance when we ported in and their alarm level is already rising.
Right, so that also gives, like, a reason for the alarm level to be jumping up straight away. Like, in the past I've said the alarm level should only be going up once something's hacked on the level. Right, so with hacking level 2, we're going to have Sharp take this console. And while we think about that, we will pop fusion. Right, we'll have Prism take a little peek. See, I can't really get used to her name, so we're going to call her Esther. We'll have Esther peek through this door. And we've got a camera there. Let's hack that down. And there you go, that's her augment popping up, saying that we get 1 power refund on that. Right, so what's going on in this room? Alright, we've got a lot of nice cover here. So if we take Esther up to here and have Sharp head over to this edge here, we should be covered from the doors pretty much. There is a lot of doors here, so there could be somebody patrolling in and out of this room. So we'll just get on melee just in case. We will end the turn. Right, so Sharp, go take a look through this door.
The executive terminal is the large device with the simplified controls. There.
Right, so as I was saying, this difference in gameplay. The difference in this mission, the difference is as soon as you take those site plans, it's going to change up guard patrols. So you might think you know an easy way to get out, but no, because all the guard paths change. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to pick them up now because we don't know what the guard patrol paths are. So we may as well grab them and then let them change up, and we'll deal with them as we come across them. Right, it might be a good idea to take that down. Well, we've revealed it anyway, so we can hack it at any time. One thing I do want to do is hack this down. Actually, we may as well hack that down now because we'll get the power refund. Right, we'll just shut that door just in case somebody patrols through that room. We probably would have heard them before, but... Is he stationary? Yes, he is. Right, we can steal from him. And we'll do that before we... Right, I've got a little plan here. I'm going to draw him into the doorway over here. Steal from this safe. Steal from... Well, I'm going to go in and steal from him first. Right, let's just end the turn, refresh our action points, and I'll think about the plan in a second. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to head over to this door. We may as well pick up this console while we're here. We're going to head over to this door, wait, and hack down this safe. If this is the elevator, we're going to leave the site plans until the end. Right, so it's not in either of these corners, the camera. So we're going to open this door safely and peek to reveal the camera. And I kind of want to know where my elevator is before I actually... commit to taking the site plans. So yeah, I think we're good to end the turn there. So if we open this door, will that draw him in?
Did you see that?
Yep. Let's head through. One, two, three, four, five. Right, but we could get there and then get back. We could get round this corner by far. So yeah, that's all looking good over there. Right, we've got one turn on fusion left. So let's go investigate a little bit further. Pick up this console. And have a little peek. Oh, not good. Just in case, we'll go on melee. It looks like both of these guards are stationary, but they might not be. Right, so let's end the turn, and next turn we'll get Esther through.
Investigating area. Guess it was nothing.
I guess it was nothing. You would hear what if we ran. How far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So I say we'll run. Gotta run that one tile. And then we'll run down to here. Just wanted to make sure that... Oh, shit. That there was nothing there. But I didn't think it would take away this spot here, which is where I want to be. And I definitely didn't see that corporate safe here. It might be a good idea to run back up and knock the guard out, and we've got a server terminal here. These are brand new secondary server terminals. They hold incognita programs, which is good because it means you don't have to go to a server farm to pick up incognita programs. What's this up here? Options, right? Okay. Right, yeah. That's just like press and escape. What's tactical view? Oh! I've been playing through and I haven't... What the hell does this do? That's pretty cool though. Once I find out what it does. Right, so what's going to be best? Is it going to be best to go behind this wall? Or is it going to be best to run up here and go on melee? I say we're going to hide behind the safe. Right, so we'll just hide her behind the safe. And we're definitely going to have to knock this guard out.
Did you see that?
Well, maybe not, actually, if you think about it. Yeah, actually, I want this guard knocked out. Just in case we need to get the passcode to allow access through this room, really. Sorry about that. Oh shit, this room's really long as well. So it looks like we're going to have to knock this guard out as well. Right, let's end the turn. See what this guard does over here.
Looking around. Nothing.
Hey!
Alarm level 1.
Shit, that was a bad move. I should have...
Surveillance level increased.
I should have moved.
Damn it, they got away.
That was my fault, really. I should have known, and I should have moved. Right, we'll hack that safe down. And we'll hack... What's this? Alright, never mind. That was this. The security level. I'm thinking, right, but I'm actually going to take the facility database and pop fusion. Right, so guard room, it's just that room, which means that the elevator has to be here, I'm guessing. So, first things first. Let's have Esther steal from this guard who has, like, everything on him. And we'll have her come down to assist in this situation that's going on down here. And we'll get hidden with Sharp.
Looking around.
Investigating the area.
Right, so we'll bring Prism down. KO this guard. Steal his monies. We're stealing all your monies. Give me them monies. And then Sharp will come and knock this guard out. And we be taking his monies. All of them monies. Right, so... Now from here, I just need to go check this room. And then I'm happy to take the site plans and head off. Right, we've got some things to hack. So we're going to take out the security cameras first. Obviously getting the rebate of power from them. May as well take this console. And we'll end the turn there. Right, so we're going to start run dragging this body down this way, just to come check out this room. Because we need to be out of here before the security level hits level 3, because the guard room in here. Right, we've just done both of them. We'll just zoom the map out a little, if my scroll wheel would work. There we go.
Alarm level 2. Firewalls increased.
See, I really should have hacked stuff down, because now I've just caused... were to have to use more power, in theory. Right, so run drag to this doorway, put the body down, and she should be able to peek through this room. Yep. If we open the door, we should reveal the camera in the corner. We take that down. Yeah, we've got enough power there. Next turn, she can go pick up all them safes. We will actually run drag this body. Just get him as far away from where we need to be as possible. Actually, you know, the facility database really helped in this mission. Picking up that facility database showed us which way I need to go and how to play the mission. Because I know exactly how I'm going to play it now. Esther's going to come around this way, pop through this door and get behind this safe. Sharp's going to come over to this doorway, distract the guard once again, and head wait by this door. As the guard walks over here, Esther's going to swoop in, take him down. Sharp's going to pick this safe up, and we're going to investigate this room, and then we're going to head off up to the elevator. Right, so let's end the turn. Let's get out of this situation. Lots of monies. More monies. What's nice is you can actually refresh this KO meter. So if a guard is knocked down for 2 turns, obviously if you leave the body for a turn and then get back onto it and he's got 1 KO left on his KO counter, you can just zap him with your taser and that puts him back up to full. So yeah, I think it's time for Sharp to start running. Actually, we'll shut this door because that's going to be a big major factor. Cutting off sight lines. And she needs to get through that doorway. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump onto this body so that they both wake up at the same time, so that neither can actually spot the other one and raise the alarm level. Right, we need to start hacking some things like this server terminal. Shit. Right, never mind, we'll pop fusion next turn. After we pick up these consoles. Right, so run, pick up these site plans.
You've got it. Great. When you activated that terminal, it sent out an automated message to change up the guard duty. Be prepared for new patrol patterns.
Actually, what we possibly could do is just use the run. We'll shut this door. We'll run to here.
Did you hear that?
Yep, you did hear that. And we'll go on melee. And that should take that guard out of the situation. Awesome. That guard's already been stolen from, so that's not a worry. We can have Esther run. Pick up these consoles. And get through this doorway before the guards actually wake up. And they're both going to wake up at the same time. So there's no worries about them seeing each other. Just shut that door and we'll pick this safe up. Awesome, we need to hit up that server terminal. So that's what we'll do, we'll go wait here. Esther can run next turn, get into a nice piece of cover. Fusion. We need to pop fusion with the power that we actually just stole from those consoles.
What happened?
Right, that's them agents waking up there. Alright, yeah, I didn't actually hack this camera, did I? Right, you can't slip through that way, so it looks like she's just going to have to stay here for now. We'll have Sharp come and investigate this doorway. Is that just an empty room? Nanofab must be in here.
Warning.
I'm actually going to check the nano... Oh shit, I didn't check the server terminal. Right, it's okay, we can check it next turn and we'll make a decision on...
Investigating area.
...what we want to buy.
Looking around.
If anything.
Alarm level 3. Additional guard patrols.
Oh, that's not good.
What happened?
It's not good at all. Yep, there we go. There's one nanofab. Right, so it might be the best idea to run. We'll check out what's in here. That's not bad. The wrench level 3 is pretty good. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm definitely going to take it. I don't care what's in the other... What's in the nanofab. That's like... It's a pretty good program. 3 power for 3 firewalls. Hand cannon never gonna spend 900 credits on something that has no armor piercing. But titanium rods might be a good purchase to pick up now. What the hell's scan chip? I don't know. Because it seems like you can do this anyway. Reveals hidden daemons and identifies its type on mainframe devices. If you go up to something with a daemon on it, you can actually get a mainframe device. You can actually find out what it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy this. We're going to actually instant install it. So that gives them +1 KO damage. And we'll get them by the door and we should be good to end the turn. All we need to do is get past one guard who's coming straight out of this doorway.
Area.
Investigating the area.
Where's this guy going? Nope, he's not going anywhere. Right, cool. We are through. We are out. Let's just KO this guard here. Just have a little peek. We're good to go. Wait, you can't get into this room, so we may as well sit on the body. Do you know what? Up you to 3. Sorry about that. Elevator, well, transport pad as they're calling it these days. Like, yeah, what I did there was, obviously it was on 2 KO marker. So, because Sharp can knock out for 3 now with the augment, I used his neural disruptor to up that knockout counter an extra turn, which I think is pretty cool. I like it. I like it as a feature. Let's end the turn and get out here next turn. There we go. See you later, losers.
That executive had a very interesting list of contacts. I'm sure they won't miss it.
Yeah, so we've got a new mission finish screen, like a new mission end screen, which tells you how many guards are on the level. Whether they were alerted, distracted, or I'm not sure if there's like if you don't actually come in contact with the guard, if it's got a different, like, because you've got your red for your alerted, your yellow for your distracted. This is all the things that were able to be hacked on the level, and obviously they are all white, so it means that we hacked everything that was on the level. Right, this is your items and programs. So like that med gel, if I had sold it at the nanofab, then that wouldn't be in this picture. This is just everything that you're leaving the mission with. If you pick something up, if you that med gel thing was sitting over there saying plus 20, I was thinking, what the hell's that? So yeah, everything that you leave the mission with is here. Like, we're left with titanium rods, med gel, and the extra incognita program. So far, this is a really good start to the campaign, depending on what mission types break out of this executive terminals. So, and here you've got your credits stolen from guards, credits stolen from safes, and your cost of purchases. So like, we started with 500. Obviously, the cost over what was stole, we only end up with plus 20 credits. And as you might have seen, we did not pick up any corporate intelligence. Now the safes don't have corporate intelligence in because the whole system has been revamped, the whole tech tree's been revamped, and now you get a net worth. The higher your net worth, the more experience you get. That's the way that it works, and this is how you get your high scores. Yeah, so talking about the tech tree, now instead of stealth you've got speed. Speed is pretty much the same as stealth, but the only difference is instead of adding plus 2 movement at level 5, it now adds plus 1 movement and plus 1 sprint speed. So it means when you're running, you can run that bit faster, obviously. What we're going to do is we're going to just up anarchy there. Your hacking is exactly the same. Plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 2. Now your inventory is actually strength. You can't upgrade your inventory system while you're on missions anymore, but you can actually hold 4 items if you've only got 3 inventory slots. But what it does is it makes you encumbered, and it removes 1 of your AP every turn. So like now, we've got 8 AP. If we're carrying 1 item too many, we'll be down to 7 AP per turn. So it can be quite dangerous to keep yourself encumbered. And even if you can hold another item, but then you would lose 2 AP per turn. But yeah, so how strength works is level 2 you can carry 4 items, and it improves drag speed. Level 3 only allows you to carry 5 items. Level 4 you can carry 6 items, and that also improves drag speed. And if you get this up to level 5, it adds plus 1 KO damage to melee weapons, which 2 sharp can become pretty good, especially now we've got titanium rods on and stuff like that. You can start knocking guards out for like 5-6 turns, which for a whole alarm level is pretty OP. And Anarchy, I'm pretty sure is exactly the same, but I'm sure it used to be from guards and safes that you used to get the extra credits from, but now it's only guards. Yeah, so that's a rundown of the new tech tree. And we don't need to do anything to it. Nope, all good. Yeah, Incognita is... You can buy more programs and you can switch them out. So like you've got empty program slots. The chances of buying more programs, this is probably more for Endless than anything else.
I've re-established contact with Monster. His network picked up the attack just before it hit us.
Sorry about
and
that.
we're working to trace it back to the source. In the meantime, he's offered to sell us some of his more rarefied stock.
Greetings. I don't often perform transactions face-to-face, but Gladstone is an old friend. I'll contact you when anything becomes available.
Thank you, Monster. If we find their central server, we may be able to bring them down, or at least distract them long enough that they lose our trail. Continue scavenging operations, and I'll keep you posted as more intel develops.
Right, so what we got? Right, so we've got a cybernetics lab, a nanofab, another executive terminals, and a detention center. Yeah, because everything's got its own little symbol now. So like the man and his brain, that's your cybernetics labs, your nanofabs, your executive terminals, and your detention centers. I may head straight up to this detention center, or I may hit the executive terminals on the way. I don't want to be going to a very guarded cybernetics lab yet, but I do want to keep it there so that we can jump back to it and pick up a few augments for Sharp. But yeah, I'm going to leave this episode here. Please do drop a like or a comment if you did enjoy it. Stay hidden. I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.